Well, good afternoon folks, how's it going? Hope you're all well. Well, if you can see behind me, there's the bike. I'm off out, I'm in the middle of Scotland. Well, Galloway area, Galloway Forest Park area. Just done about 170 miles, so I'm a bit frazzled. And I'm going to find myself a place to wild camp. Today's the last, it's a bank holiday Monday. So I'm going to try and find the right spot. The place I had in mind, well, let me just show you behind. Blocked by machinery. I don't know whether to risk getting squeezed past and then get up early in the morning, but I fancy a place by a lock. So who knows? Let's see where we turn up, and hope you enjoy this one. It's been a while being out on the bike, I must admit, on my own. Anyway, I shall see you in a bit when I get to my location, wherever that may be. Made it to a decent spot. So there's the bike. Get that lovely waterfall over there. A bit late now though. I'll best get set up pretty quickly. A few midges knocking about, well they're not too bad. Someone's been here, I'll shed a fire, but it's okay. Right, let's get a crack on. well, that's my tent set up. I'm using the ionosphere. Great little inside, that kind of, they call it a no-seam Midge screen. You could have it, if it was really hot, just have that. But it's a good little tent. It always never seems to look like it's been put up right, I don't know why. So, right, so before I start putting all the bits together, I'm just going to sit down, I think, and chill out. Just chilling out the refreshments. Stella, I got some lemon, got a bit of gin for that. Oof. Right, cheers everybody. Needed that. Bikes and beer go together, don't they? Well, probably not. So glad you joined me again on another one. Out and about. Yep, it's a little bit midgy, but then again we are still in the end of August, aren't we? So I can deal with it. I put a load of smidge on, so shouldn't be too bad. I have known it a hell of a lot worse, but might need a midge net soon. But could do with a bit of a breeze. Before it was breezy, and once the temperature drops, it'll clear off. Shouldn't be too bad. This is my view from my chair. Nice, isn't it? Nice view. There is a few people about. In fact, there's some up there, but you know, it's a bank holiday. What the hell was I expecting? Too much, obviously. Just got my little Unigear firebox. You see, I've just placed it on an existing, and someone else has had a fire. So got me Barco, Baco, Laplander. Hopefully that's a nice piece, dry. I'll cut that into pieces and then use it in the little firebox. That's the idea. So, bed area is pretty much set. So, I've got my Vango. I've used this once before. I think tonight it might get a bit chilly. So it's the Ultra Light Pro 200. It's a 3-season. I've said before many times, I sleep pretty warm, so it takes it down to -1. So should be fine. But you can see in this snug pack ionosphere how much room there is. I mean, see where my helmet is all the way at the bottom. Very, very roomy. It's like a little TARDIS inside. It's quite amazing. So what I'll do is I like to sleep a little bit high. I can't sleep too flat on the ground. So just put my jacket and stuff underneath. It kind of bolts it up. But you've still got loads of headroom. It's a cracking little tent, this. The only downside is getting in. A little bit of battle with the midges at the minute, but I need something to get rid of them. So I'm going to get a fire going. This, brilliant stuff. We're all using it now, aren't we? Hand sanitizer. And these, when you start burning these, they start buggering off a bit. Right. Give these a good soak with sanitizer, just to get a start really. I've got some spare. As soon as you put this on, it'll disappear. It's getting a bit dark now. So stoke up this fire a little bit. I'm still getting bothered by him. Come over here. Come on, Breeze, start going a bit. Anyway. A nice little fire there. Dropping them little logs down. I might cook my steak over them. That's what I'm having, steak. Like a kind of a stir fry. Noodles, which actually went out of date in May. Black bean sauce, some onions. So I'll start cooking that in a minute. I'm just finishing off one of my beers. Well, yeah, just great to get away, folks, and get yourself out, do a bit of wild camping. That's what it's all about. I'm chatting to my colleague Phil, who's really wants to do it on his own, but he's just got to make that final step to do it. I don't want to put this on. It's a midge net. I can't stand it. I feel a bit claustrophobic. If there was a bit more breeze, then we'd be absolutely full. Some bats flying past there. On the way down on the road, I saw two red, shall we say, creatures. One was a red kite at the side that flew off when I was riding down, and another one, probably only the second time I've ever seen one ever, was a red squirrel which bounced across the road on the same road within about 10 minutes of each other. What is the chances of that? That doesn't happen very often. So a red kite, there's loads of red kites in this area, and a red squirrel. Brilliant. It certainly give the wow factor for me then. So I'll come back to you in a bit when I'm putting a bit of grub on, and I'll put some light behind it. So I'm just gonna again enjoy the time. Well, my fire failed. It's wet wood. On the way here, I must admit, I tried about 4 petrol stations, you know, to get them fire logs. You just light the paper. They're brilliant then. Saves messing about. But yeah, I mean, anyway, I just can't be bothered like trying to like batten old pine in the dark and mess about. So I'm going to cook my steak in the pan with the onions and the pasta. And there's a fine little bit of rain in the air as well. So, but got here a bit too late, so lost the light. So I think we'll concentrate on some of the other stuff in the morning, I think. So I'm going to get my tea cooked, show you a little bit of that, a few last words, get my tent, and then I'll see you in the morning. So we're having ramen, Chinese stir-fry noodles, and oyster spring onion sauce. Tesco's finest sirloin steak, smoked garlic, caramelised onion butter melt. Lovely. Steak's in the pan, cooking nicely. Lovely jubbly. Medium rare for me, medium rare. The garlic butter's on. I mean, steak, it's got to be the best camping food, isn't it? I mean, okay, one of these veggie vegan types, then yeah, my wife doesn't eat red meat, but vegan, I don't get it. Who would not like that? Oop, the pan's burning. I've changed my mind on these noodles, so they are out of date. It's actually April this year. May, June, July, August, 5 months. Just open the packet, don't smell so great. Oh, typical. So I'm just going to have my steak which is beautiful, by the way. With a nice balm. How about that? Posh steak butty. That was supposed to be for breakfast. I got porridge, got some already cooked sausages and a banana, so that'll do. Sometimes you just have to go with the flow, folks. You just have to go with the flow. Right, so I'm going to eat this. Just having a bit of a dessert. So having a yoghurt. Not just any yoghurt. This is a Marks and Spencer's strawberries and cream yoghurt. Ooh, nice and all actually. The wife does treat me. Oh, about 20 to 10 now, and just put my other jacket on. Slight chill, but just before I start getting a bit worse. I don't know why I look like some rapper or something, because I have this head torch, it's light sensitive. So we've got it above the peak, it keeps knocking it on and off. Anyway, so we're going to have a new tipple, I think. I normally have hot chocolate, so if you're familiar with my channel, I'm always having hot chocolate with rum in it or something like that. I mean, something a little bit different tonight, folks. And this is what we're going to have. I'm going to warm one of these up and put the gin in it. Which the gin I've got is that lemon gin. So a nice warm lemony drink. Ooh, tell you what, that's nice. Probably do a little bit of honey in it, something like that, but a bit of lemony. Ooh, gorgeous. That'll warm me up. It's a little bit hot yet. Lovely. Right, so I'm going to drink this, and I think this will send me to sleep quite well. You should do. And I'll have a quick chat with you in the tent. See you in a moment. Right, well, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty tired now. I think it's time for beddy buys. I've got to be quick because a bit of condensation happening in this tent, which I'm not happy about. It keeps fogging the lens up. So I'm going to see you in the morning, and see if we can get the sun up. Oh, the weather's not cloudy. Nice bit of sun required, I think. Definitely. Right, see you in the morning. Well, good morning. I must admit, I slept pretty well last night, actually. Really good. Good night's sleep. I think it might have been that little warm drink I had. Possibly. There's a few midges, but not as bad as yesterday afternoon, so when you stay still and they start gathering, probably see a few around the Letterfats. What did I just say? So I'm going to have my breakfast. Just the coffee and porridge. Well, the little blighters have got the better of me a little bit, so I put this on. It's not the most flattering look, I know. When you come in droves, then you know. I know I've got a long sleeve shirt on, I've kept trousers on, and I know like they've kind of gone up my sleeves a little bit. You start getting a little bit itchy. It's not the best experience, I must admit, when it's midges knocking about. Right, so on my breakfast. Quite a simple breakfast this morning. Bit of porridge, Starbucks coffee, banana. And that'll see us right. One of them juices left to drink. Obviously minus the gin, because I'm driving or riding. A little bit of breeze now, just slightly blowing them away. Seems to be everything I'm saying is about midges. It's amazing how one small little creature can really kind of affect your experience. And I think that's why probably Scotland, well, he says Scotland has been busy, but I think it does keep people away. I think Scotland would be a lot busier, which, you know, fair play to little beasties, carry on. You've not really disturbed me that much, just a bit. Right, so I'm going to carry on with my breakfast and porridge and say my coffee and everything, and just enjoy listening to that gorgeous river. You can hear it in the background. And I'm going to get packed up, clear everything up, and you see what that is there? Ooh. A bin bag. So I'll take everything home, leave no trace, as usual. Just a quick note on a few, well, this experience for me. One, I found it, I don't know why, but packing up and everything and organising was a bit of hard work this time. I don't know why, but it seems to be the more gadgets you have and the more stuff you got to remember, batteries and stuff like that. So it was a bit of a, I found it a bit of a pain packing up, packing my stuff together. And that's not normally like me. And I know why it is, because I've now got this van and I know it's just dead easy, it's all there, just I'm in it within about half an hour and ready to go. But on the bike you've got a little bit more consideration to do what you're taking, how you're carrying it, and I know I have over the years tried to slim down what I take, but it's not always that easy, is it? But again, I'm what, 52? I like my comfort. So you'll get people that say, oh, you take too much stuff. I like the comfort, end of. So yeah, I'm sat in a comfy chair. This, you could call it, we call it glamping. What you don't know where I am is over the way is a toilet. Brilliant. They'll probably get Yvonne to come here really. Although I did like tell her it was wild camping on the field the other day in the van, but anyway. So I've just enjoyed my breakfast. One thing to note, whenever you do things like this, I guarantee you're always going to have, shall we say, failures or things that don't quite work out. I planned to be somewhere else and there was just people there. But then again, it's a bank holiday Monday, so I thought, didn't really scope the area that well. I could have maybe stayed at this spot, but it just seemed a bit tricky. Then I went down one track and it ended up being, well, let's say a dead end with a gate. I had a right job turning the bike round there, because it's not that light, not that light at all. It's actually quite a heavy bike really. So all these little mishaps are all part of the adventure, aren't they? Even down to my tea last night. Bloody noodles that are well out of date and smell in the packet, and they'll have to have something else. I had sausages today to cook on some barbs, but I've just had my porridge. Even night before, water. I brought enough water. Yes, there's a river over there. I've got a water purifier. Did it? Spilt it. You've got to have all these things that kind of are never going to be perfect. And I've now seen on social media, Facebook, all these people going out wild camping. There was a girl on there with her sunglasses and a fake tan in the middle of nowhere, and they're asking questions. What pop-up tent should I take to wild camp in Snowdon? What? Really? The world's gone mad at the moment. I know, and realise it's because people can't get out or whatever, or you know, you can't go away. we're wondering whether we're going to go to Egypt in December, still in the red zone. We shall see. So just be mindful. I know people that watch this channel, and I really do appreciate you watching me. I'm over 5,000 and still can't get in my head why you watch me and you think I must be interesting. Sometimes I think you can get a bit boring, but obviously you don't, and you like me stuff. So thank you for carrying on watching me. And I always get like a lot of core members of people that seem to flick up immediately as soon as they see the notification and watch me. So I appreciate that, I really do. There's some good people out there. There's the odd comments where random stuff, and I've said it before, you know, people that are desperate to get out motorcycle wild camp, but I'm not going to go with anyone I don't really know. So it's pointless asking me, middle of nowhere, with a, you know, might be a random axe murderer turn up on a Harley, then they probably are. Joke. So yeah, enjoyed it, and so we're going to get packed up, and I'll see you in a minute. Just a quick note on this snug pack ionosphere. Great little tent, packs down light, doesn't weigh much, sits easy on the bike, you're not getting anything dead bulky. Like I say, getting in a bit, I put a poncho just at the front door, you know, put your boots on. So when you pull the fly sheet over, you got a little bit of overlap, put your boots in. Yeah, but inside it's absolutely cavernous. You can put all your gear in, not a problem. And again, I'll raise my jacket and pants up and stuff at this end, and I was dead warm and cosy. I'll probably say it's sort of spring, summer, autumn. I mean, you won't want depth of winter, because I guess it can be a bit drafty underneath that fly sheet, but as long as you've got a warm sleeping bag, you'll be fine. But yeah, great little form of shelter. I'm going to use it a bit more, I think. It's just to getting in and out a little bit of a problem, but no worries. Right, all packed up now, just a few little bits. Just put my chair on and stuff like that, but all rubbish in the bag. That's that fire pit exactly where I found it. Not that I use it that much anyway. I even cleaned up a few bits and pieces as well, and put them in the bag. So yeah, all it takes, a black bag. Right guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. Do the usual, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and you know of any future notifications coming up. Another great one next time soon. Me and my mate Stucky, or well known as, I call him Tripod Man from previous videos, because he doesn't like being filmed that much. He might do this time. So we're going on a convoy of my van and his van. His is just a works van, he's a kitchen fitter. We're heading up to Scotland. I'm going to take the kayak. Not used it for ages, the two of us. Stuck up in the loft for God knows how long. Hope he's not rotted. So we're going to hopefully kayak on Loch Marie, and hopefully maybe get to one of the islands and wild camp on there. And then another area we're going to go to, because we're off for a few days, is a place called Fisherfields, which is a really remote area of Scotland, so we might do a bit of a big hike, so there in the mountains. So looking forward to it. Bit different, bit of a van trip, obviously not on the bike this time. So van trip, hike trip, wild camping, kayaking, a little bit of everything. Right, so I'm going to get going, and I will catch you then on the next one. Thanks very much for watching, and staying tuned. All the best to you.